I know very little about Paul Manafort except that he's been on the news recently because he's on trial for tax evasion, bank fraud, lying about offshore bank accounts. He's the alpha gangster of the moment. He has taken a lavish luxury and gangster greed to the highest level. And I don't quite understand what his taste level was. We're talking Paul Manafortism. Show me some clothes. These clothes that have been photographed, which are part of the evidence and documentation, are not the clothes that one would aspire to. You know, some of the suits that have been shown could have been easily found at Men's Warehouse. $300,000 in suits? You never heard of that. People just don't spend that kind of money in their clothing. The man was addicted to these labels, Alan Couture and Bijan, and it was a way to get the money out of the offshore accounts and to dress himself. I mean, I never heard of Alan Couture until Paul Manafort. He has jackets lined in paisley brocade, hunting jackets to go grouse shooting. He has bold plaids, scales of plaids. They're almost clown plaids. Big labels, flashy. It's a throwback to the 80s. It's a throwback when people were into flash in the 80s, new money. But an ostrich baseball style jacket, where do you wear that when you're Paul Manafort? Where do you go? Do you go to lunch at the country club? Do you go to your Republican campaign strategy meeting in that on Saturday mornings? This python jacket, this shape is weird. Is it long sleeve? Is it to the wrist? It's just snake. It's just slithering, glossy snake. Maybe when you're hobnobbing with the oligarchs of Russia on the weekends, you have to wear ostrich or python to impress them. I don't know. The House of Bijan is a legendary house because, you know, they dress President Obama, President Bush, President Clinton. You think Putin's suits come from Bijan? Maybe they do. Who knows? Well, I just think that he went into Bijan and lost his mind. He was in the throes of legendary sartorial excellence. Sadly, it did not make the mark. But, you know, he must have been thinking, I've got to buy the most expensive thing, wearable art. Why isn't a man collecting paintings? If you want to buy good clothes, you find them anywhere. You find them at Prada, you find them at Tom Ford. You don't need to go to these Bijans and Alan Coutures for clothes. There was too much fuss about these clothes. And, you know, but I guess if you're rinsing your hair Grecian formula to make it look like you don't have any gray hair, you would do this. It's kind of sad to be talking about this. I feel kind of ashamed to be talking about this. If Tom Wolfe were alive today, he would be writing a novel about Paul Manafort. This is The Bonfire of the Vanities 2018.